last week because the Forza motor I'm not a big fan of. It's too difficult to get into a race, and the race is over in like 3 seconds, and then you spend like 20 minutes trying to set up another one.
Hmm.
Again, and I've been playing Diablo still. None of you guys seem to play it anymore.
Nah, it lost its fuzz pretty quick.
Yeah, no, I still
Switch-
have it installed. I just been playing Crimson Desert.
Yeah, I know that's what Ron's been playing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've been still enjoying it. I actually switched characters to the mage. The mage is insane.
Oh yeah, that was the first one that I built.
Yep.
And then I think the character I just built too was was it? This last season we've been playing, or the latest season.
Yeah, you did the druid when we first started playing this.
Yeah, and then switched to the mage the next season, I think.
Yeah. So I basically got tired of the druid. I'm like, okay, this is not even fun. So I switched to the mage, and the mage is more fun to play with.
Oh yeah.
I basically made the my guy pure lightning. All I do is hold down a button, stand somewhere, and it just kills everything around me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, this is boring.
That's what the sorcerer that I just built is just lightning damage.
Mine was fire.
Yeah, I did fire with my mage as well.
Mine was die a lot. That's what mine was.
I feel like you haven't quite figured out how to set up the character to not die yet.
Well, that's the thing. I was trying other builds and I could not get anything to work.
One of the keys to do it is not just the amount of life you have. It's
I was doing in-game builds. So I went to like this calculator thing or whatever, and I was doing in-game builds, and none of them were working.
I don't know. I've been able to do it. One of the biggest things is you got to have life on hit, and you can't be using your basic attacks. You have to use either your core abilities or some of your other stuff. It's like the higher end stuff.
I tried to use a Jaguar build, and as soon as I walk out there, like my gear was shit. I would literally just AoE die, like everything was killing me. Then I tried to do the flight. It was an eagle spirit one.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be AoE and plus long term damage type stuff. Didn't work. I'd instantly die. Just got to the point where I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with it.
Well, maybe you can pick one of the other characters, like I'm a mage or a druid. I can just give you all the good stuff and see if that works for you.
But giving stuff to me is not me playing the game, and I'm just gonna get not interested in the game at that point. Yeah.
I can also play with you to help you walk you through stuff to get stuff and build up so you can do it yourself. Honestly, I've had a lot more fun when Jeff was playing and we were just hopping on and diving through these difficult caves that were too difficult for either one of us by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The other issue too is like I play at certain times during the afternoon. Y'all were playing so much Diablo, y'all would get so far ahead of me that it wouldn't make sense to me to be carried at that point.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, Jeff and I were playing a lot.
Y'all get the Paragon
as much as I did. I don't have time to play anymore.
Well, I mean, you have 16 million hats on, so
And don't forget, and daddy to a 2-year-old. So
that's what I meant by 16 million hats.
Oh
so,
yeah. What's funny is my wife was telling me, it's like you got to stop taking it like you're gonna mentally burn out, and I'm just like, I understand, but like, what choice do I have? Like, the other two people were going crazy, so I took it over, and all of a sudden, in 3 days, things that were completely falling apart have completely stabilized.
Yeah, but that you taking over so many things is still going to be a house of cards if you don't delegate. You have to find a way to delegate.
That's the problem. I don't have anybody to delegate to, and I brought that up to my boss today.
And that's going to be something you're going to have to. Yeah, you're going to have to make that decision to the point where you're like, hey, I need help, or I'm going to fucking die.
No, my wife has said the same thing, and I'm like, I told Justin today, I'm like, dude, like, I'm glad you're happy that I'm doing a good job, and based off now basically 3 days of not having any issues, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this up for. Like I need somebody to come in and run the analytics because the new section is in 90 minutes to 2 hours a day of my time that I have to spend dealing with them, which is fine. It's not a big deal. None of the stuff that they do is difficult. They just don't know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm teaching them. I'm setting up cross training once a month for the different things that they all do, so that when one of them's out, other people can step in and do the jobs, which has not been done.
Who's echoing?
I don't know.
I hear it too.
Echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can hear my voice traveling through somebody else's television.
Well, I have everything coming through my headphones, so.
Yeah, I
only
have the
it come through my
headphones on too.
Oops, Arja.
I'll
My
check
name is
stuff in a
Jeff.
second.
My name is
Yeah.
Jeff.
I'm like, I would love to bring somebody on, maybe not completely green, but somebody somewhere between 75 and 95,000 to come on as a senior analyst
Mm-hmm.
and even help me build reports, take a lot of that pressure off of me of getting the stuff done with critical times, because I'm running out of times in the morning. And now the ZFO wants even more out of me in terms of building, and she wants me to take reports that she has done and take them over for her and do synopsises on weekly data, like go through the stuff and actually give her tidbits on what's happening. And I'm like, I don't have fucking time to do that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm like,
Is the echo gone?
No,
Yeah.
it's still there.
oh, you hear
Is
it?
it
I don't
on?
hear it.
Yeah, I heard it when Andy talks because Andy's loud.
Oh,
I'm wondering if the way I'm leaning in my chair, the mic is actually picking up Andy coming through my headset.
It's possible.
I'm
I wouldn't
coming
be
through your headset.
surprised.
I'm wondering. Let me push the mic back a little bit and see. Is that any better?
I guess I can talk. Can anybody hear it?
I don't hear it anymore.
Okay.
Talk a
Okay,
little
it had
loud.
to-
Bueller.
Dang,
Talk
it
a
had to
little
be-
louder.
Mic must have been picking up coming through my headset. That's funny. I was
'cause I got
leaning to
my-
the side of my chair, and the mic was basically right up against my face on the side.
I missed
That's
a
funny.
stronghold? Shit. You go fix that one. Yeah, I'm
Alright, but
playing
you guys can
Diablo
still hear me
now,
clearly,
'cause
though?
we're not deciding anything to do.
I'll probably be hopping off shortly. Need to watch a show with the wife. We haven't done it the past few nights
Ah.
because I've been playing freaking Crimson Desert.
Oh, playing Crimson Desert.
Crimson
Like I
Desert.
said, you just lose track of time. You know, all of a sudden, I'm trying to get to this spot and then like, finish this quest, and you get caught up in a fight, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, it's 9 o'clock.
Why do I have two?
He's like, oh, tit. That's like we were watching Andor, but we picked up another show, and the show's even better than Andor. So we've been watching that one. We get lost in the sauce wanting to watch multiple episodes.
Wait, what episode? What show was it?
It's a Silo on Apple TV.
Oh, Silo is good. Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
next season to come out.
Oops. Oh my god, these guys.
Nice.
Thanks.
They went quiet.
Ron and Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's because I am currently fighting some black bears. Mine's just a
Mm.
faction, not actual bears. Even though there is
Yeah.
an actual bear here.
Man, when I was trying to go get like a armor piece or whatever, and going over was it to Damascus or something like that?
Oh, Demoness, yeah.
Yeah, like everybody was attacking me. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
Why do
Demoness
they
is
all
not
hate
a
me?
the Demoness is not a friendly city. Mhm.
Yeah. I was like, holy cow. Basically, just had to run from everything. Just try to beeline it to where I was trying to go for the armor piece or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh. Too hard.
Damn it.
We could get into Overwatch or Rivals.
I had thought about getting in Marvel Rivals.
Andrew Klein was trying to get us to play that for like a year now.
I have friends that play it.
Is that one free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know. I liked
Do we
Overwatch
want
too.
to download it and give it a try for next week?
I already have it downloaded.
Oh, you already
And
have it?
I won't be on next Thursday because I got to work late Tuesday, Thursday, and possibly on Saturday next week.
Oh, that sucks.
Next Saturday's prom, and I'm part of the setup crew.
He's a chaperone.
No.
He said,
I
"Oh,
I volunteered to help set up. So in the afternoon, hopefully it will all be done by the time my shift gets there, and I won't have to go in.
he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Is it what grade do you teach again?
9 through 12.
Oh shit, high school prom? Oh fuck.
Yep.
Tell us how you really feel, Ron.
I didn't give a shit about high school. It was boring to me.
That's probably
I had
the
good
same
times and
sentiment.
bad times.
Oh, kind of like my adult life.
I think I'm doing pretty good for the adult life piece. High school was just boring. I got to the point I really enjoyed college, even though I wasn't in college that long. But yeah, I got really tired of high school. There's too much bullshit going on. The fuck? How did you get in here?
Nice, Jeff.
Like, yeah, I would say that's probably the same sentiment that every one of my students have. High school is boring.
Yeah, but our problem too is like Forest Park High School had block scheduling the first 3 years we were there. So by the time I got to senior year, I had enough credits
Oh,
to
come
graduate.
on.
It's just
Oh,
they changed it back. They changed it back to a six class schedule type of deal.
Mm.
And
Yeah, my daughter has block schedule.
yeah, so they had the AB days, whatever.
Mhm.
The problem was I hadn't passed the 4th level math yet, so I had to go to school just for that. They wouldn't let me leave early, so I had to take a full schedule. So it was like I had like really exploratory shit. I had weightlifting 1 and 2. I had PC systems 1 and 2. It's a bunch of like exploratory classes for my senior year. So they were pretty
Weightlifting.
boring. Yeah, weightlifting was fun. I go in, hey coach, give me the keys to the gym or the weightlifting room. He's like, cool, here you go. And that was it. That's all I did for the period.
Oh, I freaking side roll. Oh my god, I'm getting bumped by this stupid guy.
It's gonna be nice to get back from spring break next week and really only have a month left.
Hell yeah.
And then it's summer break. I mean, I got some things I got to do. Like, I don't get all of June off, so unfortunately, because I'm 11 month, so I had to do some work over the summer, make up a month of hours.
So do you have to do like summer school type stuff, or do you have to do something else?
Nope. No, there's no students, so there's other things. We have for JRTC, we do have a camp for a week in June, so I'll be able to count those hours. Then I have to go to some Air Force training in July to Alabama for a week, so I should be able to count those hours. So there's 2 weeks right there. So, and then I'll probably work the first 2 weeks of June. Yeah, so I should be able to knock out all my hours at that point. So I should have like the end of June off, most of July off, and half of August off.
That sounds amazing.
Yo.
Sorry.
Granted, I have unlimited time, but I don't have any time to take my time off. Which is exactly what they count on.
Yeah, Andy's in the perfect position of rocking a really hard dick. Doesn't want to be there.
God, dude, I cannot wait to the day I get to retire.
Yeah, you got about what 20 years, so you're good.
I think if I do everything right, maybe by mid-50s.
Oh yeah, that works.
Granted, a lot of stuff has to go right, like the country not collapsing, but
Yeah, y'all
I
see
don't
him
know
a
if you
lot.
guys saw that there's an order to reinstate the draft starting in December.
Yeah, you know they jacked the fucking age up to 42.
Oh, good
It's
thing.
not reinstating the draft.
Seriously?
Everyone always had to register with Selective Service when they're 18 years old. It's just going to automatic in December instead of where you have to go on the site and register yourself. Like I would, as a recruiter, like I don't know how many came into my office that were wanting to join, and I had to check to see if they were already registered with Selective Service, and they'd be like 30 years old and never registered, but you're supposed to by law. You're supposed to.
I had to do it in
Yeah.
high school. I remember that.
Yeah,
I
you
had
used to have
do
to.
too.
So the December thing isn't changing anything except for now. Just once you turn 18, you'll automatically be put into the Selective Service. But you know, so
So
Yeah, I like
people
the
aren't
fact that
just
now-
going to get.
Yeah, the maximum age is 42 now, and I turned 42 this year. Fuck that, man. I ain't fighting no damn war.
well, that's because the age of the military, is open to 42-year-old. So as long as you
Oh,
are
So I'm too
42
old
years
now.
old, you could join.
Nope.
So it
Exactly.
used to be. Yeah, I mean, there's people that are though.
Yeah, I know.
You know, oh.
Mike, do you remember when Tony was in the military?
Mm-hmm.
I remember meeting his recruiter, and I was in the car with them, and he was trying to get me to join. He's like, "Well, do you have any college debt?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Oh," well, it's like, I'm like, "No, I've already graduated college as well." And so the guy's just like, "Okay, good for you. Bye." Like,
I
he's
was
like, "I'm
literally
not
t-
even gonna waste my time."
I was literally told I tried to join the Air Force, and I talked to a recruiter, and he was like, "Oh, give me your stats." I was like 6'2", 240. He said, "Call me back when you're 212." I was like, "Fuck you."
What?
It's because we actually had a max weight chart. So unless you were, unless we could prove body fat was low, I think it had to be 20%.
Oh, I was probably 20% at the time. I was pretty lean at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you might
But
have
this-
been able.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
I lost connection.
Womp,
but
womp,
yeah,
womp.
I mean, when I would do a pre-call with applicants, that'd be one of the questions I asked, like, "Hey, what's your current height?" And then I'd look at the chart. I would tell them, like, "Hey, according to our standards, right now you are overweight. Do you know what body fat you are?" And then If they said, "Oh yeah," I'm 15%. I'm like, okay, you know. And then I'd
It's
meet
like-
with them and.
It was like, yeah, we're working the rest of it off. It's fine.
Let's see. When I was in high school, I was 5'8". My senior year at 130 pounds,
Soaking wet.
maybe soaking wet. I
When I went to.
I was small.
Yep, same. I was 5'11" and 127 when I joined, but I got disqualified at MEPS
were
initially
skinnier
for
than me.
underweight. I was pretty scrawny. But I got disqualified. I was underweight. I had to go back and start taking some weight protein and try to like gain weight. And I had to go back after I gained some weight.
Jeff, you graduated the same year as us, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay.
When'd y'all graduate?
2000.
2020 or
2000.
2000.
Oh,
2020.
okay. It's like,
2000.
damn,
God,
youngin.
It's 2026. How the fuck is it 2026?
Yeah, exactly.
Years go by.
Yeah. No, I was 2 years after you guys. I was in 2002.
I'm like, sometimes I just wake up and I go, I'm 43 years old. Like, I'm older than the dude that says, that's just a kid. I'm 40. I'm a man. I'm like, older than that guy now. I don't feel any more of a man. We're playing video games on a Thursday night.
That's because we
shame
were. That's because we were
Same shit
deprived
like
as
I did as
kids.
when we were kids.
We were deprived as kids. That's why.
That's because we were playing 007 and
Yeah. Perfect
Mario Kart and
Odd Job.
God damn it.
remember
I've
Twisted
been
Metal
playing a
2
lot of that
or
shit.
Twisted Metal. I love that game.
Shit, I still got Twisted Metal on PlayStation. I got the disc somewhere in one of my game sets.
Good luck trying to play it nowadays.
I still have a PS3, so I can play PS1 games.
Yeah, but they look so bad.
Oh god, all that stuff looks bad.
I forget who was telling me. Somebody was playing. What is that game called? It was an old game, like a shooter game from the PlayStation 1 days. Somebody was
The
telling me they were playing it.
Okay,
Where you just kind of run around and kill stuff and do missions.
was it Black or
No, it's a third-person shooter. It was
What-
very popular. You used to get even a taser, like as part of your character.
I'm thinking of like, are you sure it was PlayStation and not Nintendo 64 where it's 007 GoldenEye?
No, it's not PlayStation. Or no, it's not 007. It's a third-person shooter
Hitman.
for PlayStation, and they had like 4 or 5, or at least 3 sequels. I
Half-Life?
can't think of the name of it.
it wasn't Half-Life because they only wanted 2.
No, it's not
And he said-
Half-Life.
And he said third person. Half-Life was first person.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Counter-Strike?
That's still first person.
Oh, that is? I don't even know.
Was
Yeah,
it-
oh,
it's Duke-
shoot,
if
my
I
bad.
hear it, I
Dude.
will recognize it immediately.
it's like Duke Nukem 64.
Yeah, or
Yeah. If I remember it, I'll let you guys know. It may just pop into my head randomly as I'm trying to turn my brain off.
We'll clear
I
the
just-
clutter out of the way of Excel and Access and all that other good shit. You'll be good.
Honestly, I know we didn't end up liking the company because of how the way it ended, but I actually enjoyed that job.
Oh, I tell my wife all the time it was the best 2 years I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like I fucking loved the company, the data structure that we had access to. All this shit was
Yep.
so cool. It's just that McMenamin was an asshole. That's all it was.
Yeah, he was a shitty CEO and not a very good person.
He was a literal asshole. And then I didn't like Meadows either because they kept. I swear that entire executive team were embezzling money at some point.
They absolutely were.
Yeah.
Do you remember you met AJ, right? Was he
Uh,
still
no,
there
I-
when you got there?
No, AJ had left right before I got there.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he
it
knew
was.
all the dirty little secrets.
Oh, I bet he did.
And he used to
What-
tell me so much. What was it? Rhonda. Do you remember her? She was like the head of procurements and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
What she would do is she would order furniture for the company. And as long as the furniture was there for 3 months at the company site, she could basically. Oh, sorry, too loud. Sorry. Sorry, sweetie. She would basically let it sit there for 3 months, and then after 3 months, she could take it home and just claim it.
What company was this?
It was called Access Insurance. It doesn't technically exist anymore.
Yeah.
It was bought, it was sold, went kind of out of business, and then redid themselves as a company called Embark Insurance.
Yep.
But it was
Embark General.
non-standard auto insurance, so think like the General,
Yep.
that kind of
They-
insurance.
Then me and Andy, we worked on the analytical side, so we did reporting. We reported up to the executive team, shit like that. And my wife worked on the claims side, so she was in customer service claims on the other side of the business.
Oh, okay.
And I still remember when your resume came in, she had reached out to me.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
know.
like,
I
look
didn't
at-
know. I didn't know she knew you, or like
Yeah.
knew you were in the company type of
We
situation.
didn't know each other. I wouldn't say we knew each other well, but we knew each other.
Yeah, knew of each other. I guess is the idea.
Yes. But
But you said the resume. You said the resume came across.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I remember getting your resume. I'm like, it's an oddly formatted resume, and I will say this: your interview was amazing.
Yeah.
Like you interviewed so well. I will never forget that. It's like, okay, this guy's got what it takes to actually make it here, and I kept him around, even though nobody else was available for the rest of the interview because they got held up.
Oh yeah, I remember that because you were like, "Hey, let's talk to because I think it was Andy Durham and then
Yeah,
Andromeda."
Andromeda.
Yeah. That's somebody I want to get in contact with again was Gary.
Coleman.
Yeah, was it Gary Coleman?
What happened to him?
Gary
He worked,
Coleman, like
for-
the actor.
That guy, not that guy.
Oh.
No, Gary was he was at SIA. He was working for logistics at SIA, like logistics analyst. Yeah, that's where he was.
That's, I was always worried about his
Nice.
health.
Thanks.
He was a heavier set black man that smoked and had 2 kids, but not married, and no girlfriend or anything like that. I'm like I feel like this guy, I was gonna like have a heart attack at some point the way he lives. Shit.
Okay.
Oh, too hard.
I didn't touch that at all.
Nope, you didn't touch it. You gotta touch it harder. Smack.
Gonna get there. Did get that.
Oh yeah. So the wifey starts on 420. They're sending her a desktop computer, or it's like
Desktop?
it's like a mini desktop. It's like one of
Yeah.
those little mini form factor.
Tiny. Yeah, tiny.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're sending her a monitor, keyboards, headset, new monitors.
Oh,
all kinds
she's
of
getting
shit.
to work
So-
from home.
Yeah, she's fully remote.
That's awesome.
So upgrade. So she's gonna make more money and work from home.
So technically, Embark let her start working from home. They finally closed the Atlanta office.
Oh, really?
Um,
After all this time?
Yeah, so they finally started letting them work from home. Only the people that had to show up were the people that were required to go to the office, which was IT, and they only had to go when they had to go, and then mailroom would show up only when they had to. But yeah, they I think they're eventually going to shutter. They're going to shutter the Atlanta office at some point because I found out after she was let go, her manager was demoted to a PIP adjuster.
Oh my god, that's a big demotion.
It is, and then the company got bought out by somebody else, so it's no longer owned by Multimut Group anymore.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I think he got offloaded because it wasn't making any money.
I was always wondering if it was really making money when we were there. Because I knew all the finances, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
I don't think it was. Truth be told, I still think Momentum was embezzling or doing something with shady shit with the money. Because truth be told, the little time that I was there, nothing made sense.
Yep.
Especially the legal shit that they were dealing with. The amount of DOI shit that I was tracking and the shit that was coming
Yeah.
through, I was surprised they weren't shut down well before then. Let alone up until the point we lost right before we got laid off, we lost California and one other state. That's the reason why we lost like 90%
Yeah,
of the folks.
that's why they sheltered us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they were making so the money that they were making was on the paper side of the writing of the claim, not the actual holding the insurance.
Yeah, because that's why the DOI came after us, because we were writing more claims than what we could cover.
Yep.
I remember that because the
Yeah.
reserves were never opened.
Now, what was funny is before you started, I developed a program there that actually made us solvent.
Oh, dang it.
I worked my freaking ass off too to get it that way. And then when he decided he wanted to sell the company again, he basically ignored all of that.
Of course he did. He didn't want that shit public.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember
Oh.
working right before I left. I was going to be working on a demands database for I think it
Nice.
was for BI and MD, and working with Donna on the claim side. She was a
Gotcha.
straight A bitch. And then of course that became Kim's boss's boss boss's boss was Donna, and she was such a pain to work for.
Oh,
times. But I did enjoy the work there, and I definitely like the people that I worked with. Like all